Hello there, and welcome to another of Andre's Artist Profiles here on YouTube. And today is going to be the 62nd birthday of Mr. James Ingram. Now, a lot of people who know about James Ingram know him largely from songs such as 100 Ways and Just Once from the Quincy Jones album from 1980 called The Dude, which I've not included here because it really is more or less a Quincy Jones production album, including Patty Austin and different people on various cuts. Now, James Ingram had a long history in his native Ohio. He is a tremendously rich and soulful vocalist. I'll give him that, with a very deep and strong vocal range. But a lot of people don't know that he is a very talented artist in terms of being a producer, songwriter, keyboardist, and bass player. During his youth, he was actually in a local group called Revelation Funk, which had a cameo appearance in the Rudy Ray Moore film Dolomite. And his brother, Philip Ingram, was a member of the Motown band Switch, who were discovered by Jermaine Jackson. So his musical roots were very strong. Anyway, in 1983, he put out his debut album for Q West, entitled It's Your Night. And this is that album. It's primarily known, probably, for a big hit duet with Michael McDonald, Yarmo Be There. This album included a similar kind of musical team that worked for Michael Jackson on his big albums and Patty Austin. And Rod Temperton wrote a lot of the songs on here. My personal favorite is the swinging kind of soul of One More Rhythm, which has a strong jazzy flavor and a wonderful, catchy melody. It's classic Rod Temperton. He always used swinging jazz kind of, arrangements in his soul funk productions, and I love that. This is a great album. Very contemporary, very heavily soul-oriented, and good mix of ballads and up-tempo, contemporary funk soul kind of numbers. The next album came in 1986, called Never Felt So Good. This is, again, on Q West, more of a self-production. This is a little more of a uniform sound. It's Your Night had a lot of variety. This album has a very strong mid-80s, mid-tempo kind of soul-funk sound. James Ingram produced this album completely himself. It's a really good album for the era. Not easy to find, but if you like James Ingram, this is a great album. Now, he had one in 89, but I found it a little generic for the era, that kind of cookie-cutter variation of New Jack Swing, so I never really bought it, frankly. But I did end up getting this one out, called Always You. This is an album that came out in the 90s, 1993 to be specific. Maurice White and Tom Bell from Philadelphia International were involved on this album. So that's what I have for James Ingram. Very talented artist with a very strong and unsung instrumental musical history. So happy 62nd birthday to James Ingram, and I'll see you all next time.